我和美国人拼了，来一个打一个，我不和他打技术，我和打命，谁能抗住我的命？
这是中国硬汉刘文博打美国人下手最狠的一场比赛，只因为对方美国选手赛前实在是太嚣张，在发布会现场竟然公然羞辱我们中国选手，更是扬言3拳就能把我们打进棺材里。本场比赛是为你带来的一场非常精彩的中美大战，由中国硬汉刘文博大战美国战神桑农里奇。刘文博是出生于中国山东，而且这个地方很神奇，中国60%的英雄好汉都是出生在山东。眼前这个小杂毛就是他今天的对手，来自于美国的一个拳坛战神桑农里奇。这个家伙今年已经是46岁的高龄了。观众朋友们，我发现有很多外国的高龄选手都喜欢来我们中国欺负年轻小伙，并且来的是一个比一个猖狂。这个家伙赛前更是嚣张，他表示要3拳把我们的中国选手打进棺材里。这番言论也是彻底的引起了我们中国选手的不满。眼前的这位就是我们今天的主角，来自中国山东的中国硬汉刘文博，今年是34岁，正处于职业生涯的巅峰时期。在赛前，我们的山东硬汉也是非常的霸气，表示这场比赛我不和你打战术，我和你打命，也是抱着直接打死对手的决心来参加这场比赛。身高186，体重93公斤，观众朋友们，这个刘文博是整整比对手高了11公分，不知道这个对方选手是有什么勇气和我们打。我们看刘文博在不停的骂对手，从这个嘴型上来看，骂的确实不太好听，所以我们就不听了。刘文博的这个杀气还真是非常的凶，这场比赛一定是非常的精彩。
Wimbo looks like he's gonna run at him and headbutt him like E Honda.
比赛开始，观众朋友们，这个比赛一开始，刘文博是直接冲到了对手的面前，完全没有一点战术，找到对手就开始了互抡。看来这个对方选手赛前确实是把我们的中国硬汉惹毛了。
Reminiscent of course the great Akiyama Don Fire from Pride FC. Here we are, these two fighting hard. And now they've broken.
But he might have gassed himself out in the first 20 seconds of the fight.
Oh, this is a ridiculous fight. Let's see what happens next. If I was Wimbo, I'd be one to use my jab to establish the distance. You got to watch out for the karate kicks of Shannon Rich. He's got an excellent bare-knuckle karate background and is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, the way that Lou Wenbo came out, it's like the mind games of Shannon Rich worked because he couldn't wait to get his hands on him. And we've got to test the cardio out now because maybe to come out hard.
比赛已经过去了1分钟的时间，两人选手的进攻也慢了下来，但是刘文博依旧是死死的咬住对手不放，看起来双方选手好像是有点什么深仇大恨，不然这个刘文博在开始之前也不会对对手破口大骂。不过这个原因是什么，我们就无从而知了。
Nice forward piece.
Rich is saying, let's stand in the middle and let's get it on.
Inside low kick lands for Wimbo. Outside low kick lands for Shannon.
Definitely the height and reach, and he's definitely the bigger man is Lou Wenbo. Light heavyweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
That's the second check hook that's landed for Shannon Rich. That's something I recommend he keeps doing.
刘文博的进攻依然很凶，不过对手也很聪明，抱住了我们的大腿，是直接将我们带入了地面缠斗。毕竟两人的身高差距十分巨大，他在站立对决中是不可能是我们的对手，所以他想要取胜，那就只有和我们打地面对决。刘文博现在的处境非常危险，还是要赶快挣脱。
Press conference, he took him down.
That's right. Wimbo, one thing about him, he's very strong and he's very tough. He will not give up without a fight. That's exactly what he's giving Shannon. He doesn't have the greatest ground technique, but he also is very strong, and he can stand up out from under just about anyone. Shannon's already opened up a huge cut.
Elbows coming down. This is close.
The question is whether or not that cut is over or below the eye. If it's over the eye, this fight could be almost over.
Wow. Massive cut. Open up by Shannon Rich on Lou Wenbo. Lou Wenbo's in a world of hurt here.
Lou Wenbo doing a good job getting on his side. He's got the underhook, but he's got to shrimp out a bit more before he can get to his knees and stand. And he does exactly that.
Oh, he's getting back to the feet.
The
crowd is going crazy here in Shenzhen for Rebel.
裁判暂停了比赛，这个对手的攻击确实很凶猛，可以看到我们的中国硬汉刘文博的脑袋已经是出血了。不过他确实并不在意，因为他的眼中只有对手，他脑子里的想法只有把对手给打死在擂台上，受点小伤无足挂齿。
The way that he came out for this fight is just too hard too early. And if he loses that fight, that's what I think a lot of people are going to focus on, the start of the fight.
Yeah, the very beginning of a fight makes a big difference. It can set the tone for the entire rest of the match. It looks like that cut is right on the inside of the eyebrow, but it doesn't seem to be inhibiting the vision of Winbo. This fight will continue.
Wait, over there.
But expect Shannon to try to open up more cuts just like that if he gets Winbo down on the ground. His superior ground game is what he's going to use to take advantage of that.
比赛重新开始，这次刘文博可以说是充满了怒火。接下来的比赛绝对会更加的精彩。
A little bit of a breather.
这个对手想要故技重施，不过刘文博显然是有所防备。看来这个怒火也并没有让他失去理智。双方选手的地面对决。
I think Shannon Rich is the one who's won the mind games as well as the fight so far.
Winbo strips back to the guard. He's maintaining head control. He's throwing some strikes. He needs to get his back off of the ground if he's going to be able to get out from under here, though.
What do you think of the cut, David, in a bad position?
Well, it depends. I mean, if he stays on his back, the blood, and it continues to bleed, the blood will run into his eye and inhibit his vision. Here he is getting off his back. He's got his back on the cage now, which is better than his back on the wall, on the ground. But Shannon is looking to take the back at this point. Winbo should keep his back on the cage. He does not. And Shannon's on his back now, looking to maintain. Look for Shannon to look to sink the hooks.
刘文博是一个翻身挣脱了对手，成功拿到了优势位。随后这个重拳是接连不断的轰击在对手的狗脑袋上。这个美国的拳坛战神是毫无还手之力。
Rich, Shannon's taking some punishment.
Where did this
He's
come
not
from?
defending. Will he
Where did this
stand?
come from?
He's not reacting. Isaac Yap is right
Let's go,
there.
he stopped.
And he stopped.
裁判也是直接终止了比赛。刘文博的表现实在是太精彩了，这种重磅级别的对战，分出胜负就是瞬息之间。刚才还打得难舍难分的两人，随着刘文博的突然发力，在本场比赛的第一回合是直接 KO 了对手。那么最后也是让我们恭喜刘文博轻松拿下本场比赛的胜利。看来这个中国硬汉以后是可以多个拼命三郎的称号了。这场比赛实在是太精彩了，恭喜刘文博带给我们的精彩表现，恭喜刘文博。